back to another episode of creating Valerius Village in Newcrest world in The Sims 4. This episode, we're going to be building another residential home for 3 new Sims. We'll be creating the Sims first, and then we'll start getting into the build. Let's go. Also, look how cute my little mug is. I just got it from Indigo. Oh, it's so adorable. It's a little ghost. Okay, and we're back in Valerius Village. Look, it's so cute. Okay, I forgot to say last episode that Pepper the horse is a Shire breed, and I like to think that I did a little bit of research into horses, not a lot, but I saw that Shire horses are one of the few breeds that are meant to do carriage pulling. And from what I understand, carriage pulling horses, maybe depending on the owner or like how much they were used as a carriage puller, were actually like treated really terribly and like maybe abused. So I like to think that Father Hartwell rescued Pepper from being a horse carriage puller. So that's just a little bit of more information about him. So we are going to quickly create 3 of the Sims. Then we're going to build for them at the hillside highlands in the 30 by 20 lot. So let's go over to creating the Sim, and I will show you what they look like and their personality, and then we will start building. So now I have the Sims created and I have their personalities all picked and everything, so I'm just going to show you their fits and what their personalities are going to look like. So we have Juan Galen, Dr. Juan Galen. I made him a nerd brain, he's very hot-headed, but he's also very nice, very loyal, he's a perfectionist. He just wants to educate everyone in the modern medicine that he has learned and is researching. So we're going to get into his fits. So this is his everyday, this is his formal, this is his athletic gear, his sleepwear. He has little bunnies, little bunny slippers. And this is his party outfit. This is his swimwear. This is his summer or hot day. And this is his winter cold day outfit. Okay, now we're moving on to Alonzo, who is a spouse with Juan, like they're married. And I made them a computer whiz. They're very smart and clever, and they are a biochemist as well. I made them very outgoing. They are a genius because they are trying to move forward with both the medical and science worlds in Valerius Village, trying to make it more modernized than what they are like dealing with in the world, if that makes sense. So Alonzo and Juan kind of like work together in both fields, but they're mostly a biochemist. I feel like I'm talking too much. They're also ambitious, so they're very passionate about their work. So this is their everyday outfit, and this is their formal. We got their athletic gear, their sleepwear. They also have little bunny slippers. This is their party outfit, their swimwear, their hot summer days outfit, and finally their winter outfit, cold day outfit. So then we have Alonzo's little sister. She's a teenager, and she actually knows about the vampires in the village, and she's actually very good at keeping secrets and stuff. So she's I made her a neighborhood confidant, so she like knows what's going on in the village and stuff, and she's made a lot of friends. I made her very social Sim. She's very creative, and she's an insider. She also likes solving puzzles, and because her sibling and her brother-in-law are both in the science medical field, she is more into like investigating, puzzle solving, kind of like a detective, I think she wants to be. But she has learned a lot from both her sibling and brother-in-law. So this is her everyday outfit. This is her formal outfit. We got her athletic gear, her sleepwear. They all have bunny slippers. It's just a thing that they do. They're all very close. And this is her party outfit, swimwear. This is her hot summer day outfit, and her winter cold day outfit. So this is the Galen Dolphin family, and I will put the Sims in the gallery. Don't worry. Okay, so we have our Sims ready to go. They are going to be on the Hillside Highlands Residential 30 by 20, and I will remember to show you my reference that I currently have for them. So let's go look at that. Okay, so let's go down to their house, which is here. And they are Galen Dolphin Bungalow, and this is the reference I am using for their house. And it will be either a 2 or 3 bedroom. I have some beef with this particular area, and I'll get into that later. We'll figure it out. God, this is so tiny. It's fine. So we're gonna go square, and then we're gonna go, whoops. And we're gonna go square, but we're gonna move that square over here. Okay, so the beef I was talking about with this specific build is that in my world, I like to think that Dr. Galen actually practices outside or inside his house, and he teaches students in his house. So he practices and teaches people who are willing in the village because he wants to extend the knowledge of his medical practices without being bothered by the, like, you know, the residents or whatever, which, so it's very forward of him to practice such, how do I say, like, people would be like, oh, it's the devil's work, it's witchcraft, because, you know, that kind of thing. Do I make that smaller? So, what was I saying? So yeah, he's like practicing witchcraft when he's actually trying to make medicine more modern and more like forward thinking. And when he met Alonzo, that's when he realized that with Alonzo's scientific do I say expert scientific findings, and like in bio and chemistry, they realized that they could work together and kind of prove that how helpful their medicine can be. Oh, that messed everything up. Hold on. Does that make sense? They're helping each other, and then of course, like, obviously their relationship blossomed into something a little bit more. It's maybe just over just a smidgen, or not. All right, that's your life. We'll build around you. So if I do this and then extend you like this, but okay, so if I push you back, bring you in, get rid of you, push you in by 1, maybe, and then push you in by 1, but keep you extended, and maybe add, let's actually push you forward. Can we push you forward 1? Just so that's connected. And then extend you in. That might actually fix my problem. Entrance-ish. Nope. Just doing that. And actually, yes. I know it looks like a mess now, but just trust the process. It's actually quite huge. But it's because the world is small. Anyways, so because of being like redeemed as like their practice is witchcraft and stuff, they moved to Valerius Village thinking that if they get to a small town and kind of branch out that way, it will be better for them. And they were right. And Alonzo and their little sister are really tight in relationship because Alonzo basically raised Briar. Okay, let's see how stupid that looks. Not bad. Not bad. We're going to put you there. We're going to give this one a second story, I think. Ooh, that looks stupid. Let's extend you, actually, and push you in. That's better. Maybe. Actually. Yes. Because it's not going to be that much of a second story. because it's... Okay, I might reduce the second story. I might reduce it to this and get rid of this, but we'll see. I think only 2 bedrooms are going to be able to fit in this. So maybe we'll have a bedroom here and a bedroom upstairs. I'll go upstairs, and I might not need this, actually. The stairs could be here. Actually, yeah, let's bring you back and make you small. Okay, let's try that. I think that'll be okay. So this is the shell I've decided on. And I am going to do roofing off camera because I've learned roofing literally makes me go insane. And I can't handle that. I can't handle it. So I've decided that from now on, I'm doing roofing off camera because it takes me so freaking long to do it. So when we come back, I'll have roofing and walls put up on the inside. Okay, so I have my shell. I got the roofing done. So this is what it looks like. It is actually quite huge, but I think it's just because the size of the lot, to be honest with you. So we have the inside all organized. So this is going to be like the entryway, living room, the kitchen's here. This is going to be Alonzo's study. This is going to be Juan's medical practice. And then this is going to be Juan and Alonzo's bedroom. This is going to be the bathroom. And then we go upstairs. And this is kind of be like a little bit of a cheeky hallway. I might make it a little bit different sized, but we'll come back to that. And then this is going to be Briar's bedroom, and she's going to have a bathroom as well. So it's going to be 2 bed, 2 bath. And then I made a little bit of a deck back here too. And they're going to have a little bit of a backyard, but not much. They have more of a front yard. You know what? I might push it forward maybe like 3 or 4 blocks so they have more of a backyard. So I am going to choose some wallpaper and some roofing and windows. And then we will focus on maybe the landscaping as well, actually. I'll get that all the way. And then we'll focus on decorating the inside together. This time I'm going to pre-pick my stuff so I can start placing stuff and talk about their backstories a little bit more. Hopefully that'll work out together. We'll see. There we go. Now I got my shell all figured out. These are the windows and the wallpaper that I chose. It's very like Tudor inspired. But it's just like an old-fashioned, old-timey, I don't know what to call it. But yeah, it's very Tudor inspired, but I think I really like it. It's just the way of the house, you know, for like science and stuff. That's just kind of like the vibes I was going for. So I'm just going to do some landscaping, and then I'm going to pick colors for the inside, and then we can start furnishing together. Okay, so I have got everything that I want done. The outside is all good. The landscaping looks good. Oops, please. Camera. We got the backyard. We got some stuff going on. Please, I beg you. We got some stuff going on. We got some planters. I gave them a little bit of a bonfire, kind of like a bonfire bench to look at. I just quickly painted the floor there, or the ground. And then they have a bit of a deck where they have a little patio sitting area to visit. And then cute little barbecue and a little chair and table with a little umbrella. So adorable. I painted the inside, so I think I've shown the outline, but I'm going to do it again because I can't remember if I did or not. So we walk in and there's the living room and like the entryway, and then we have Alonzo and what's his name? Juan. Alonzo and Juan's bedroom, and then we have the bathroom. This is going to be a kitchen back here. This is going to be Alonzo's science study, maybe a little bit of a library. And this will be Juan's medical area. Oh, I forgot to put a separate entry. Crap! I'll fix that in a second. I'll finish showing you around. And then we go upstairs, and there's a bit of a hallway here, and then this is going to be Briar's bedroom, and she's going to have a little bathroom as well. Okay, let me just quickly fix the entryway because I just realized I needed to friggin' put an entryway here. I'm so mad. I've added a separate entry for the medical, and actually I am also going to put a sign up. So I added a little bit of a sign there showing that that's the medical area so that the students can come in and do their thing. But when I put this on the gallery, you can remove this if you want and then make this like something different. I don't care. Do what you want. But in my world, they have a separate entrance so they're not like disturbing the rest of the family while Juan is doing his education. So we are going to start with the medical room just to get it out of the way. So I'm thinking it's going to be like sort of a classroom looking thing. Let me just pull out some stuff and we will... I'm just trying different ways to furnish to see what works best so I'm able to talk and put stuff at the same time without having to pause and search. So let me just grab some stuff and then we will see what works. Okay, I found some stuff and we're gonna see if this works or not. So he's gonna have like a bit of a bookshelf. So the idea is that it's set up like a sort of a classroom, but not quite. I didn't even check if there was like a, what do you call it? Chalkboard. I didn't even check that. But the idea is that there aren't very many students. Ooh, I probably could have made this smaller actually. And the students, oops, are like a couple nurses. I think there's a couple nurses and then there's one like that wants to be a doctor. But honestly, they could all be doctors if they wanted to. I didn't really think that far ahead. There's his class there. And I had a skeleton. There it is. So they're gonna have a skeleton and they're just going to, he's just going to teach them all the doodads of, maybe I should get two. Just to make it look good. So he's just gonna teach them. And we're going to put a clock in here. It's gonna kind of look like a classroom, but the idea is he's just trying to educate more kids if it's at all possible. That's his goal. That's what he wants to do. I am just going to continue looking for more. Like, I'm gonna fill it with clutter. I didn't really want to do too much to this room, but I just added some clutter, some plants, some posters, and kind of make it look like a medical study. It's not very good, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll change the swatch of this actually to something a little bit darker. That's better. Yeah, and I gave him like a laptop. Yeah. And then I kind of made like a door for him to go in and out, just to make it look more like an office space, just to give it something a little bit more. Yeah, so this is his little medical area, and this is where his students will learn. Okay, and I also gave it lights. I also lit up the outside. I totally forgot to do that. Now the outside has lights. And so does the backyard. Just to give it so people could see. But now we are going to move on to the... you know what? Let's get Alonzo's area out of the way too, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so I gave him like a wall of books for his research, and then we're going to give him a desk, and it's going to be a massive desk, and he also has a little chair. I just found this basket adorable, so I'm going to put it in here too. And we are also going to add some decoration, like some more plants in his distractive moments. He's going to tend to some plants. Okay, I didn't do much for clutter. I just kind of gave him some posters, some plants, a shelf with some doodads, just some like potions and stuff, and I don't know, just for fun. And yeah, so this is his little office. I am going to change the lighting since I am thinking about it. And now we are going to go focus on the living room. Okay, I picked some stuff and we are going to rearrange it. I was thinking the fireplace and the TV could go over here like this and have the coffee table here. But I don't want it to exit away from the entryway. So if I put the boot rack here, and I'm actually going to change the door over here, I think. Yeah. So then I could put the boot rack over here, actually. Hold on. If I put the boot rack here and the coat rack here, does that do anything for me? sort of. And then I could put a plant here. And actually, if I put the coat rack here and then put the plant here, ooh, I like that. So they kind of have their little entryway. And then you're welcomed in by a couple of chairs. I like to think that because Briar is so outgoing, I wouldn't say she has much for company, like friends over, because, I don't know, she's just a teenager and she doesn't want... Why aren't you... There we go, pressing the wrong button. Maybe if I do that, and then add another chair, does that look better? Sort of. Yeah. That might be a little bit better. And then I could put another plant back here, like that. That's nice. So yeah, they don't entertain company very often. They do have like a couple of friends, not many. I think I'm gonna put like a plotter or a planter there, like ooh, maybe I could put a little table and then put a... Okay, so I just put some clutter around the house, nothing too exciting, and some paintings. I added some paintings over here. I put some clutter on the coffee table. I added this bookshelf and then some more paintings here. I put a mirror there. And it's just kind of more of a sitting room. Like I said, they don't entertain much, but like with Alonzo's research and Juan's teachings and stuff, they're both just kind of get overwhelmed and they sometimes need a place to just sit and think and maybe get distracted by the TV. Because they're at their computers or something, or they're writing whatever the research is, and they just need a place to veg, and I would like to think that this is the area for that. So I'm just going to replace the lighting, and then we can move on into the kitchen. Okay, I picked up some stuff for the kitchen. So I would like the dining table to be right there, so we're gonna work around the kitchen over here. So they aren't very much for cooks, so like their kitchen's gonna be kind of tiny, I think. Nothing massive. And, oops. It's just gonna be super cute, I think. And like I said, they don't really entertain for company. So there isn't really much they need to do. And just like that. We got a little kitchen. And little dining area. I could probably fit one more, hey? Yeah, just like that. Okay, I might use some cupboards on top, actually. That might be fun. I'm using the Realm of Magic pack a lot. Is there no top cupboards for Realm of Magic? Oh, crap. Okay, I think I have added all the clutter that I wanted. I kind of put like an end table over here just to display something. And then I added some more clutter here. And there's just not much. There's enough for one counter. And yeah, it's just a little kitchen, nothing special. So now we are going to move on to Alonzo and Juan's bedroom. And it's also not going to be anything too fancy, I don't think. Okay, so we are going to furnish the bedroom together because I've picked some stuff out. And they are massive nerds, so they are going to have their own personal library in here. I like to think that they are, I don't know, maybe like special edition stuff. And I did mention that Juan is a hot-headed, so I like to think that Alonzo kind of like brings him down to earth kind of thing. And they just kind of equal each other out and constantly help each other out with their research and are appreciated by the community in Valerius Village. And supported as well with their stuff, especially by the vampires. They are like obsessed with their constant like what do you say? Constant upgrades to medicine, and the vampires are like in love with it, and they try to push for them to kind of find a cure for for the vampires to be able to go outside, but obviously like I don't think they ever will find that, but I think that's what the vampires are hoping for. That's why they're so supportive and everything. But also it's just like, ugh, finally someone gets it, you know? So I think that's what oh, hold on. Okay, I forget what I was saying. I just had to take a phone call. I forget what I was saying, because they like to... Oh, the vampires are very interested in what they are working on, so they're very supportive, and I want to say they have like maybe a Patreon like idea, funds for the medicine, maybe something along those lines. And the vampires are super rich, so they are happy to provide. I think that's all I can think of to say right now for them. But yeah, this is just their cheeky little bedroom. Nothing fancy, just cute. I'm really kind of going with the green and the browns and the blues. I'm actually kind of digging that. Okay, so we're going to do one bathroom together, and then I'm going to do her bathroom alone because it's just a toilet, I think, and maybe a shower or a sink. It's nothing fancy. So we're going to do the bathroom right now. And it's just going to be a toilet and a shower. It might be a stand-up shower and a sink. Okay, let's rearrange a couple things. Let's put you there. We could put you beside there, and the toilet could face this way, because which way is the shower facing? Yeah. I could put the toilet here, and then... There we go. There we go. Let's just move you just a smidgen. Fancy stuff. Okay, let's clutter. I really do enjoy putting rugs in the bathroom. I don't know why, but it just makes me feel good. Does that look better? Yeah. Okay, so I added some clutter. I changed the flooring. I just put some plants, some shelves, some more shelves. I know this is laundry day, but we're pretending it's not. And then another photo, a robe. Just a little bit of this and that, just to kind of bring it together. Okay, so last room, we are going to be doing Briar's bedroom. And I'm just going to quickly do that and do the curtains as well, off camera. Let's just grab some of her stuff, and we will get into it. Okay, so I got some stuff for her her bedroom. So we're just going to put that all together. I like to think that she spends a lot of her time in her room because she is constantly like trying to get into touch with her friends. So like obviously she'd be writing letters, but like in this world she'd be like chatting online or whatever with her friends and like calling them and texting them and stuff. And she's still a teenager, so she still kind of has that cutesy look to the room. I like to also think that she is kind of I want to say bubbly. I think bubbly is the right word for her. She likes to have fun. She likes to go out all the time and just kind of explore and catch up on everyone's gossip. So I'm just going to add some clutter, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just added some clutter, nothing too exciting. A couple of paintings, some stuff on the floor here. Yeah, just some, I don't know, I like to think that she's quite mature for her age, even though she's very guarded by her brother, or sibling, sorry. Yeah, and then this is the bathroom, just sink, toilet, nothing exciting. I also did the hallway. They like to collect vases, I guess. So I'm just going to put some curtains around the house, and then we can do a full-on tour, because I think the house is done. So I'll be right back. Okay, so that is the build. So we're going to do a little bit of a cheeky tour. Okay, so we're going to go into the entrance here, and we're instantly greeted into the living room and the sitting room. And we're going to start over here on our left. We're going to go into Dr. Galen's study, his little classroom, I guess you could call it. And I totally forgot to tell you my beef. So I was going to originally build a hospital, and I realized that you can't like put it as a hospital, you can only put it as a vet clinic. And this is Alonso's study here. And because you can only put it as a vet clinic and you can't do it as a hospital because The Sims is stupid and it's like, here's one hospital, you can never build a hospital ever again. Here's the kitchen. So you walk in and you get to see the cute little kitchen here, and then you can go outside and look outside and see that there's a little bit of a bonfire and a bit of a patio sitting area and a barbecue. So my thoughts are that if I want to still build a hospital, I just have to make it generic as a community, but you won't be able to take your Sims there for the hospital itself. So I think I'm still going to build the hospital. I'm just going to push it back because it was originally going to be the next episode. Here's the main bathroom with a shower, tub, and sink, and a toilet. And then we are going to go upstairs. Oh, no, wait, first we're going to go check out their Juan's and Alonso's bedroom. So this is their bedroom here. It's sort of cute. I didn't put curtains on those kind of windows because I don't think it was needed. I do realize that they were meant to be lower, but we're just going to ignore it. I don't want to deal with it. Okay, we're going to go back upstairs. So next episode I was originally going to build the hospital, but I think I'm going to push it back. And let me know if you still want a hospital, or I could turn it into the jail, but that's the same problem. How do I go down? Hello? Can I go down? Oh, there we go. So that's the same problem, so I don't know what to do there. I think I'm still going to build the hospital. It's just going to have to be a generic community. And this is, but I do have like in the debug the medical stuff that you need, so I just might get away with that. This is Briar's bedroom, and it's kind of cute. I am actually not a fan of those curtains now that I'm looking at them. I think I'm going to change their swatch. And yeah, there's the little dresser and into the toilet. Her personal bathroom is just a sink and a toilet, nothing fancy. And oh my gosh, that is so hard to see. I am so sorry. But yeah, that's the build. It's kind of cute. Yeah, so that's the Galen Dolphin bungalow. It's not a bungalow, it's a massive house. But it is going to be up on the gallery, and I hope you enjoy the build. It was actually kind of fun. I did do this in one day, so I am actually kind of tired. So maybe doing it 2 days is better for my energy to feel more like up in an atom. But yeah. Okay. Oh, there it is. Jeez, these houses look massive because of the size of the lot. Okay, so I gave it lot traits. I made it good schools, peace and quiet, science lair, and then the lot challenges are wild prairie grass and wild foxes. So that is another resident down. Next episode, we are going to be building. It was going to be the medical clinic, but I changed my mind and I'm going to push that episode back. So I'm going to swap it with the observatory/library. So next episode, we will be building the observatory/library, which is the observatory that Alonso Dolphin works at. That's where he does a lot of his experiments and a lot of observing, a lot of his science stuff, his chemist and bio stuff. It's also going to be a library, and it's also going to be a massive like star study spot. I don't know. So I look forward to that, and it's going to be so it's also going to be in Fern Park, which is the 30 by 20 lot over here. So all of my stuff is in the gallery now. The buildings, the Sims. My ID is Yvette Ghost 74 for EA, so you can go ahead and look at that, but I'll link it I will put it in the description below. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and maybe comment something nice. And if you are interested to see this series continue and be notified, don't forget to hit my subscribe button. I know I've said this is going to be like 25 to 30 episodes, and you're like, Yvette, we're already on the 3rd episode. We only have 12 more places to do. And yes, but I have a feeling building the community lots is going to take a lot longer than doing residential, especially with some residentials are going to be 8 to 7 sims in the house. So some parts might be split into two separate videos. So that being said, when I do split it into 2 parts, they are going to be uploaded back to back. So you can watch the first episode and then quickly move on to the next episode, or you watch the first episode and then you have to wait a day for me to post the second one and edit it. But it's probably going to be uploaded back to back. It's just I have to split it into 2 because it's become so freaking long and I want to keep my episodes less than 40 minutes. That's why I figure it's going to be 25 to 30 episodes when I start splitting my episodes into 2 parts, because my builds are starting to get a little bit too long. But that's all I have to say. I look forward to doing the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye!